Hello, this is Daniel from gotvapes, and I'm vaping on a brand new product that we have in called the SID. Okay, this is SID in white. I was vaping on the black unit, and we have them in white, we have them in a silver, and we have them, and I've reversed it on purpose here. This tube is reversible. You can put the logo on the top or the bottom. And we have them in the matte black. Well, they're not really matte. They're a very pleasant feeling rubberized paint on here that I'm really, really liking. This is going to be off the cuff. I'm sorry if I ramble a little bit here and there, but let me put this in focus a little bit here and give you a close-up of the unit. And I'm really, really liking this. This, to me, I'm liking even better than the evic, and I'll tell you why. I like the fact that there's no twist dial here. I like using the buttons here better. I don't like that. I never did like that twist dial that much. That's just my preference, okay? You may like it fine. It uses a Zmax type of electronics in the head. They're the latest version of their electronics. I think they're now in version 3.0, and if you click on it once, you can see what your output is. It comes up very momentarily, but I'm vaping at 9.5 watts. Normally, I do not vape at that high of a wattage, but I find that however this is regulated, it's much better than some of the other variable wattage units I've used. At 9.5, I would be burning my Victory VT. With this unit, it's not burning anything. It's giving me just a really good vapor. Really good throat hit, and it's not threatening. I'm not even getting any tinges of anything burnt. But like I said, I'm also liking the threads a little bit more. The reason that we waited on bringing this out was we had some concerns that the eFest batteries fit a little bit too snug. Now, the eFest batteries that we carry will fit in here, but to get them back out, you kind of have to pull this up and push them down. And I don't like it when the batteries fit that snugly. But it doesn't look like it's scratching off any of the outer coating of it or anything like that. It's just that when you pull batteries in and out, you have to shake it down, and sometimes it still doesn't come out. But the Panasonic batteries and the Samsung battery that I have in here, let me show it to you. It fits nice and snug, but not to where you're uncomfortable with it. So you don't have any battery rattle on this. But you see it comes out, the Samsung 2600, and then it goes back in. That's sort of the Samsung 2600 that's sold with the evic kits, and I think we're out of stock on those right now. Okay, so also on your button here, let me pull this in focus. The button here is a round 360. So what that basically means is it has less of a tendency to get jammed because it's kind of a free moving, which also means your button, sometimes your logo on the button, the VW logo or etching, can sometimes look a little bit askew at different times. No big deal. But it's got an extremely nice clicky feel that I'm really liking a lot. Let me show you, again, a Zmax style head here. But let me give you a little quick tutorial on the menu system. So if you click it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, you're in the menu system. And then you can cycle through your, I waited a little bit too long, but 1, 2, 3. And then you can cycle through your different options that you have. Once you get to an option that you want to make the setting, wait just about a second and a half, and it goes into the area where you can change it. Okay, so let's do that now on the wattage. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and as you saw, and it cycles back. So I got on the wattage voltage up, which is okay because it cycles 360 degrees either way. So whether you're on voltage up, wattage down, I want to take this to 9.5. And then you're ready to vape at that. Whether you're at wattage up or wattage down, voltage up or voltage down, it doesn't really matter. You just do the clicks until you get to where you want, because it cycles over at the end to the beginning, and when you're at the beginning, it cycles back to the 15. So you're okay on that. I think once you get used to that, it's very, very simple. It has an ohm meter on it. 1, 2, 3. Wattage up, wattage down. It's got an on-off battery voltage, LCD display on and off, watt voltage, wattage up, wattage down, battery voltage, and then you just wait a second and it shows you how much voltage that you have left. Wattage up, wattage down, on, off, voltage, LCD display, and so on. Okay, so, you know, like I said, we're going to have a very good price on this. I'll try to have it up within about 24 hours or maybe even sooner. I think you're really going to like this. It's got the bottom venting cap, and this is kind of curious. It says honor produced by SMOKtech, and it's probably what they meant to say is produced with pride by SMOKtech. And I have to get with Welfer and help him with his English. They actually use a lot of our English in our product descriptions for, such as their VV Novas. They basically copied and pasted it, and we don't mind. We told him that we'll help him on some of that stuff to make it a little bit more readable. But this is the SID, and one of the things I wanted to show, a couple of things here. It has, like I said, it has an outside ego threading, so it's fully compatible with any ego Clearo. It has a 510 connection on top, and you see the outside ego threading. So this means if your ego Clearo is too big for the ring, you just take the ring off and it will work fine, okay? So it doesn't, so therefore it doesn't really, in most cases, you do not need to have a 510 to ego adapter. This is the mini vape David, the mini David, and which utilizes the outside ego threads to make a connection. But with the SID, you don't need the 510 to ego adapter, as I'm going to show you here in a second. And there you go. It's very lightweight, aluminum body. I am really, really enjoying this, and I may keep this one for myself, and it may be my go-to. I wanted to show you that SID on the top. You can reverse. I actually like it on the bottom. I just put it on the top just to show you. You can reverse that tube, and ka-ching, ka-ching. And here's another thing I want to show you, because I want to show you something here in a second. If you notice, there's no insulating cap for your battery area in the SID, as opposed to the evic. And I want to show you something here in a second. I'm putting this back on here, and we have the SID at the bottom. Okay. It's been reported that the evic tubes will work on here, and I guess there's a chance if you use a button top. If you'll notice, there is a insulating top on the evic tube. So if you put the evic tube on here, and it will appear that it will work fine. We'll put the evic tube on here. This is from one of our facelift kits. Okay. And you put the battery in, and goes in fine, except nothing lights up. Doesn't come on, because if you're using a flat top, it's not making a connection apparently with the pin Let me pull this off. It's not making a connection with this pen. Okay, so I'm thinking, and I guess I should have had a button top, but I'm wondering if the button top, I don't think it will go through here, or if you just remove this thing, you do that all at your own risk. But just to let you know right off the top, in case you do use your evics and it doesn't fire up, as you can see, it's not firing. Okay, so the evic tubes, I guess, can work if you remove that that piece at the top. Do all of that, you know, at your own discretion, whatever you want to do with that. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. I think it's an exciting new product. Like I said, the eFest batteries aren't quite as compatible with this unit, and that's why one of the reasons we held off, because we were told by SMOKtech that they were going to make some adjustments. We waited. They've really never come through with them, but every other battery should work fine. The evic batteries actually will go in there, but they're very snug, and when you have to pull them out, you've got to unscrew the head and then push down and then pull them out that way. So oops, no juice in that baby. Always put juice in your cardos before you vape with them. Okay, so let's put our Victory VT, which is my favorite vaping device as of late, and let's vape at 9.5 watts. It has all the protections in it, short circuit protection, and atomizer protection in it. So it just simply won't fire, or will give a warning screen if it can't handle whatever atomizer. This is for standard range cartomizers and so on. The evic SID will have up with it, like I said, within 12 to 24 hours. And the silver, the rubberized black, and the rubberized white. And I have another product I want to show, so thanks a lot for bearing with me. Take care. Bye-bye.